Climb in progress. Two suspects on foot. All available units to respond.
I have an eye for Omega. She went down into the maintenance tunnels. Head northwest at 155. And she's got company.
There you are.
Eureka?
You had us worried.
Can we get out of here?
You got it. For the Magna. We're on our way. Get to the ship. I'll handle her. You mess with the kid, you mess with me. Ah! Yeah! Oh!
Ted wasn't kidding. We got our work cut out for us.
I am not programmed to repair or assemble starships. No, you don't, Pink. I give the orders around here. 225, PK3, get to work on the repulsors.
Rekka, where are you? Rekka, do you copy?
Reports of a child hanging from a tower in the lower
I do
division.
not see Rekka, but Omega is hanging from a maintenance tower in the Skyway. Hanging? For now. I suggest you hurry.
You can thank me later. Tuck and roll when you land, kid.
Omega. Hunter's already on it. Get back to the ship.
I'm missing all the action!
My diagnostic test indicates this vessel is now operational.
Thanks for the help, boys. They're all yours.
You heard him? I am back in charge. Follow me.
Now, Rekka, pick up the pace. We don't have all day.
I'm here. No, they can't leave. No, wait, don't go. She hasn't made me yet. Stop! To be a bounty hunter.
A what?
Someone hired to retrieve targets.
And you appear to be the target.
Me?
Hey, don't scare the kid. We have to find out who she is and who hired her. No! Wait! I can stop!
If they come back, you know how to contact me. The target, by the way. I don't find
Big Ed, what? First, let's go. What? Oh.
Baking soda. You're already doing it. Wow, my matcha was so gross last time. I overdid it. Measuring. I'm getting better at measuring. That's the thing that's always fucking me over is I'm just throwing shit in like an Asian mom. I'm gonna be more of a white mom and I'm gonna measure shit with numbers. I don't believe in measuring. Go with the flow.
It just helps me track like what sort of ratios I'm doing.
Is there a pan? Where are you going? Or a pot?
You trying to melt chocolate?
Okay, oh no, I have to drink tea. Damn it, it's hard. Rough one.
Just let this sit for a
That's a
second
rough
as the
one.
chocolate melts, and then you will pour this into the batter next.
How much time do we got?
Oh, I gotta bake it?
Today?
Oh, shit. This is fast shit. Oh, shit.
My unique challenge today is to try and have restraint. Every episode, I cannot help myself. I have a good idea, and I mess it up by just throwing more stuff in. I'm trying to keep it simple. I'm trying.
How much chocolate is too much chocolate? In my mind, I remember it being anywhere from a third of a cup vegetable oil to 3/4 of a cup.
And then let's do half of white sugar, half of brown sugar.
I think I already two dishes trying to choose. I've got only two. I know the matcha is a very distinct flavor, so I'm going to separate that, and I'm going to put the other two flavors into the main batch. So, my whole thing is doing a Pan-Asian influence, so cardamon's one of my favorite spices.
I personally remember just 13 here. If you wanted to do that, just remember that it has very concentrated flavors that will come out as you bake it. The batter might not taste very strong of it, but as it sits, and especially as it bakes, those flavors do come out.
What? More honey. That's right.
Oh yeah, chocolate's melting, baby. Oh shit, look at her brother.
So excited about these guys.
Wow, yours already immediately looks like brownies.
It looks exactly like brownies, a little thin. And I learned last time that when you do cakes, you don't want to overmix it because it gets too dense. As brownies, that's just supposed to be dense.
I'm trying to not.
Wait!
I hate your confidence.
I'm surprised.
I'm trying to not be swayed by it.
Here you go, we'll try it. So do a little dab because I realize now I need to make probably twice this much. It's a little chocolate. It's really good. It's nice. Set it and don't forget it. How much milk do you guys think is in brownies? Like,
I don't think milk is in brownies at all. I am concerned that just straight up tea leaves in it is not going to taste good, so I'm going to try to boil the tea leaves down.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, in a shell!
One thing I learned from the cake is you should use 12 eggs.
It's only Kyle and Charlie because we got a chocolate factory. Smell this shit.
Well, that's what
We do about a third cup.
So if you're going to use just cocoa powder, I do recommend adding more fat or more eggs. Cocoa powder is really drying, so you do want to counter that with something else.
Oh shit, dude. Oh, me. This is not happening. Alright, we need milk. We need heavy whipping cream. Maybe it wasn't all the way melted. Maybe I had too much powder. Just like the consistency of brownies already.
You need way more liquid than that.
So my idea now is because there's no chocolate, I'm going to put chocolate in to see if it fuses this. If it's edible, here, I've got my Jasmine Tuesday.
How are you defining edible?
That it's not so disgusting and floral that I don't want to spit it out.
I wouldn't 4 eggs. I think that 4 eggs is asking a lot.
I feel like every video, it's always 2 eggs.
I am going to only put in 2 eggs right now. And yeah, that's delicious. I also assume that there's butter in this.
Yeah, pretty sure around that there's definitely just chunks of butter hanging out.
When you mix your butter and your chocolate together, you're looking for something that's completely emulsified. You don't want to see streaky white bits of foamy butter anymore, and you want it to be nice and shiny on top. And that just helps you get a finished product that isn't greasy because the butter is broken out of it, and is really nice and fudgy.
Over here, I have my butter melted chocolate concoction.
This feels wrong. This feels like tastes good.
So now here's my question. Do I crumble up potato chips into the batter and have them into the cakes? Or do I try to work half in, baked chips, or the other half over so there's a secret chip inside each one? What do you think, Zach?
Yeah, I'm so lost in my sauce.
Well, the problem is that I'm worried about the chips getting soft, heavy flips.
So look at this. Oh, yours is so much bootier. Oh, the eggs. That's why.
That's why. There you go, Zachy Zach. That's some liquid for you. It's time for the triple threat. Oh, I should call it
triple fist on there.
Now that I have my base coat, I'm going to try and separate it into 3. Yeah, I definitely just made cake batter, but it's cool. Chocolate, vanilla, strawberry. You put no oil in?
I hadn't put any oil in. It's just so dry. It looks like almost like a cookie or a cake. So now I'm just experimenting with wet ingredients.
So now we have the finished brownie batter. It's mixed well. I don't have any chocolate on the bottom.
Holy shit, what fucked me up?
If you don't fit the ingredients together, you risk getting lumps in your batter, lumps of flour. If you're using baking soda and baking powder, cocoa powder, powdered sugar, things that tend to get clumpy, you will get lumps in your batter and you will be very, very sad.
I'll try some cream. I'm just going to keep going for stuff. That helps.
It did help. It looks like brownie batter.
I've added my eggs. Let's see if this helps the consistency. Oh, this looks...
You're putting too much milk. I mean, this is what I got for never measuring. I get it now. That's why bakers measure bourbon. Cheers. Cheers.
If you're cooking with alcohol, I would recommend adding it to the butter and chocolate mix. You don't want to be too heavy-handed with that. There's this idea that alcohol kind of cooks out really easily, but if you're throwing in other ingredients on top of it, it doesn't unless you're cooking over a stove top and you're boiling. That's when alcohol will cook out more.
Alright, let's see. Do we taste the bourbon? Oh yeah, we taste the bourbon. Okay, I'm gonna grease. Yes, real quick. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and make our first layer, and then I'm gonna put some ruffles nicely placed in the first layer. Hold on.
Yours looks like something I need.
It does.
I'm guessing we need like 20 minutes to bake these. So I'm gonna try and get this into the pan in the next 10 minutes.
I'll be pouring them onto sheet pans with sill pats. We weigh our brownies evenly so that we know each pan is the same weight, it has the same amount. Give it a nice tap. Make sure you don't have any air bubbles in there that are really large.
Alright, we got chocolate out of the way. We're moving on to vanilla. We're gonna use some vanilla extract. We're gonna use some white chocolate. A little bit of Kahlua. Dude, what universe is this? You're dumping some hard alcohol in there. I'm over here just stacking my chocolate. Very on the chips. You're all hiding.
A third cup of milk chocolate chips and a third cup of peanut butter chips.
So we did it.
Keith, you seem very confident right now.
I'm feeling really good. I think the potato chips are adding some fun creativity that's going to make your judges go, wow, Keith, yum. Alright, walnut, delicious. I've never been so crazy in this with my measuring. I do not have all this info. I have some kitchen milk and cream and something in the base. I don't know. If I make a fucking cake after I made an omelet last time, I tried to make a cake and fucking brownies. So fucking good.
So perhaps I can save the peanut butter and the jelly for the end.
Yeah, I think that'd be a prettier glaze, yeah.
Peanut butter is oil and peanuts. And so if I put peanut butter in here, that's going to be more oil, and it'll be like my cookies, fried like glass.
I'm putting a few more chips in a few places, not everywhere. Side pieces, maybe. I don't imagine more than one judge wants a little piece.
I need to put peanut butter in piece of peanut butter. If I put the peanut butter in there, then I could melt it, and then the oil goes through. Thank you. But if I don't put peanut butter in there, then we're just making boring fucking brownies, and what's the fun of that?
Alright, now the strawberries. A bit of strawberry Bailey's, strawberry syrup. Okay, I'm gonna move on to my second batter. Second batter? I'm doing the second flavor batter. All right, the second flavor. I already poured it, and I don't think the consistency's right, but it's too late to go back now. I'm ready to bake. I'm ready to bake mine. I think I want 350. That's the universal baking temp.
These will bake at 325 for about 20 minutes.
I think my plan is to kind of like partially bake the bottom layer and then pour the second layer on and then partially bake the second layer and then pour the third layer on and then bake the entire thing. Oh, not bring it. Oh, it can go to 550. Okay. We're going to put it in the very middle. We're going to set a timer. So for this second batter, I'm going to use my greasy batter. My idea is the matcha's going to have the white chocolate, some sort of off bounds in it. What's happening? It's getting very foamy around the edges. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I made cake. Dude, I think I made a cake too.
Alright, so I have a vision. I'm going to chop up some peanuts as like a little presentation.
I know we said no, but I can't resist. I'm so sorry.
Why can't I stop? Why did someone stop me? What am I doing? What am I even thinking about?
You know, I think I put way too much milk in. Dude, don't say that because I put so much milk in it. Jordan's spreading icing on a cake, but the icing is the second batter. But dude, I'm a mess. This is a good mess. Dude, we're both messes. I don't fucking know. You know, our only hope is that Keith and Zach are also messes.
I really think that I did not make enough batter. That's okay.
Did you grease up?
Alright.
When you're cooking, you start to clean up. Yeah, start to clean up as you go. If you clean as you go, you won't have a sink of dishes, and you'll have a lot of smiles, and you'll grant a lot of wishes, and you'll feel really good about what you did. So clean as you go, clean as you go, clean as you
we might both have cakes.
I think we definitely both have cakes.
It has been a good run.
It's been a good run. You know, we've had so many episodes win without a recipe.
The other guys could have done. You know what? They didn't. And this might be the chance to do it.
That's true. So we should celebrate. Actually, just making normal brownies will probably win this episode.
The one thing you've done so far, Sunny and Stu, you were good.
Thank you. Thanks, Ian.
And now, the brownies good. With 30 minutes left, all the brownies are baking in the oven.
So these brownies in this show can take about 20 minutes in a convection oven. At home it will probably take longer.
Yours fucking look amazing. Really? They're rising like crazy.
Really? Yeah.
Whoa! Oh, dude, you're rising really good. They're about to overflow.
They're like getting up at the top.
From the top, they get dropped. That's some yummy brownies.
But of course, not everything is going.
There's no way I can save this. I just have to keep going. It also rose quite significantly. So now the third of a tray has become half of a tray. Alright, I'm going to add the vanilla layer next.
What you're looking for is when you insert a knife, it's going to come out clean.
Oh, it's jiggly. I think that
it's wet.
The peanut butter and the milk.
Wow, it's wet. Holy cow. It is like jello in there.
No.
Just keep baking it, keep baking it, keep baking it. No, don't be upset. No, it's fine.
It looks so good.
I thought yours were
It's super
good enough to put the top layer on.
Yeah, dude, go for it, yeah.
Let's go for it. How much time is up? 10 minutes?
Gentle. Just in line with the other two.
Okay, I think I've successfully added a chocolate layer. Let's go. 10 minutes left.
It's been close to 25 minutes.
Let's see.
Oh, it's still.
Well, let's do the toothpick test.
No.
Still needs a little more.
Can you do the edge?
Yeah.
Do I get to choose what they get, or do they get the whole tray? Because my edge is perfect.
Is there any aluminum foil? You could cut a square of aluminum foil, put it just over the center.
Let's do it.
It'll cook the middle of it more. There you go, Zach.
Yeah, Keith.
That's it.
You know what? You.
Thanks, man. I want to see us all somewhat succeed.
Yeah, you don't want to win because someone else failed.
Unless it's like Luigi or Dad.
Right, yeah.
Then, everyone's gonna. Alright, it's time to take our brownies out of the oven. Woo! Look at that!
Holy shit, you guys.
Oh, this is big! That's a perfect cake.
So here we have the finished brownie. We have that nice crackly top. So now we have the two finished brownies that we made. They're frozen, they're easy to handle. We have a hojicha jam that we're going to be spreading in the middle of it. So this is our assembled brownie. I like to go over it with the rolling pin just to make sure everything's even and touching. And then from here, I just portion it.
Oh my god,
We made casseroles.
We made brownie casseroles.
That's it. We're done.
They're cooked all the way through. They did rise sun. I'm feeling pretty good.
Time is up. When this thing cools, I'm going to lather it in strawberry jam, and then
I really like sun.
you set the hook there so it wants to be nice.
They also make dessert casseroles.
The judging criteria will be taste, creativity, presentation, and is it a brownie?
I'm looking for something that isn't dry, but it should also be fully cooked. I feel like people tend to underbake their brownies.
The only thing I don't want is a dry brownie, and that's because whenever you're baking with chocolate, that is the risk. So I'm really just hoping for no dry brownies.
I'm looking for charisma. The big thing for me doesn't have to taste good. The presentation just has to be on point. It should give a representation.
I mean, yeah, you can try.
Credit score. Essentially.
Judges, this is my Neapolitan triple layer boozy brownie. You got chocolate, you got vanilla, you got strawberry, all in a 3-layer presentation, and each of them has a unique
type of alcohol. Strawberry liqueur, Kahlua with the vanilla, and then bourbon chocolate.
I think it's a really cool idea. I've never seen a brownie that was also a hybrid with Neapolitan. So I'm really excited, and I think it looks really pretty.
This is a fruit cake. It's a cake. It's a Christmas cake.
Yeah, it's got literal fruit in it.
I think it's really beautiful. I like the way you did the layers. It's not a brownie.
What's that now?
It's not a brownie.
No, it's thick, you know. It's a thick one.
A brownie is usually all chocolate.
Yeah, so I'm usually... let me walk you through it. In a lot of previous episodes, I'm the one that always plays it safe. I'm the one that makes something delicious, but it's a little too clean cut. I wanted to just throw it all out there and really give something that showed the peak of what I could do from a creativity standpoint. It may not be what you would traditionally expect, but I guarantee you when you bite in, it's going to be a whole experience unto itself.
Tastes good. I had all three of the layers together, and I felt it was very complimentary.
Oh.
But the chocolate layer is a little...
I'm pretty sure you're going to say dry and it's heartbreaking, but you tell me.
Little dry.
I think the top is my favorite part. It kind of tastes like a brownie.
The top is dry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish the moisture was on top.
Creativity. I've never seen anything like this before.
The brownie part is the only thing about this that tastes like a brownie.
Look, I knew going into this that just any person could make a brownie, but it takes a visionary to flip the genre on its head and give you something you've never seen before.
He's been trying to be creative. He really went outside of the net zone, and now he's expanded it to whatever it is, cigarettes.
Well, you did it. This is creative. I've never seen a Neapolitan brownie, and I would say 2/3 of it is perfect. The strawberry and the vanilla layers is perfect.
Now, what happened to the top?
Yeah, why did it get
Well, that
dry?
was the last one to go on, and maybe the top, since it was so close to the top, got the brunt of the cooking. Judges, is the top layer a brownie?
Yes.
Man, I'm gonna tell you what, this is better than your cake. This is the best cake that we've made yet.
Thank you, judges.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cold, smooth espresso meets creamy, refreshing coconut. Introducing coconut milk iced lattes at Dunkin'. It's a refreshing way to latte. Take a sip if you got this with the new Dunkin' coconut milk iced latte. Order ahead for time rewards. America makes it Dunkin'.
Thanks, Ed.
Judges, you now see my brownie. This is called the chocolate chip brownie. I think box brownies are kind of the perfect brownie. I love them the most. So when I actually made this, I tried my best to make a dry brownie mix and then make it the way you would make it on the back of the box. I also wanted to honor my mother because last season was all about Daddy's favorite, and she loves truffles and any sort of good crunchy salted potato chip. And I thought that would also be my salt in the brownie, so there's no salt in the batter. The salt comes to the potato chip.
Because this is so left field, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt that this is going to taste fantastic.
Wow. That's a huge compliment today.
Again, I've never seen anything like this before. This is a brownie. It looks like it's a lot of chocolate, which is going to make me pretty thirsty.
I like the creativity, and it also reminds me of one of my favorite little chocolate bars. I'm actually open-minded about the potato chip. I just know that sometimes when you do put potato chips in baked goods, they absorb a lot of moisture, so they become actually soggy. So instead of giving it a crunchy texture, you're left with a soggy, salty thing.
I'm not sure what this looks like. I'm concerned because there's little air pockets on top. There's little bubbles. What temperature did you bake this at?
350.
Interesting.
That's very hard.
Yeah. This is not good.
Okay.
Oh, you had a bite already?
Yeah.
Make sure you get some of the potato chip in the bite. What do we think?
Put that back, Keith. Here we go. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Did you? Yeah, suck it.
You're finished. She's mine.
Your chip is soggy.
Did you bite into it, maybe it still has a crunch.
It kind of reminds me of an energy bar, like it's really dense and chewy.
I'm really good at making out bars.
I'm not getting enough chocolate or sweetness.
I think it's good enough for like one bite.
Nice. Maybe we'll call it one bite round.
I'm just really impressed you use so much oil and it's still slightly dry. I don't know how you're doing that, but
350, that's how that happened.
Yeah?
350.
Is that too hot?
Oh, yeah.
Dang. What's the right temperature?
300, 325.
I like the pun.
Thanks.
Yeah, chocolate chip. I never would have got that. That was pretty good.
I don't find it revolting. I wouldn't say that I would buy this. I just gotta say, I love that you found it creative. I love that you found the presentation really nice. I know that the taste was a little challenging for you, but again, as you grow older, your palates get more fine. So maybe when you're a little older, you'll understand the flavor. But would you say that what I served you today is a brownie?
Yeah, it's a brownie.
Hot damn! That sounds good. You're welcome, Mom. She's alive.
Get cash back on everything you buy with Taste Freedom Unlimited. Earn 5% on travel purchase through Taste, 3% on drugstores, 3% on dining including takeout, and 1.5% on everything else you buy. Taste. Make more what's yours. Searches hundreds of travel sites and shows you new flights are waiting change rooms. So you can get the rest of one doing with one. Search one and done.
Bro, do you recall the year 2019 in the Try Guys Without a Recipe cake episode? What did I make?
oh, that was a 3-layer. Every layer was different.
It was basically an omelet.
Yep.
This is my redemption, ideally. It is my Pan-Asian tea brownie known as the brown teas, baby. So this has jasmine, cardamom, and on top matcha. With a lot of chocolate, some white chocolate on top. But yeah, hopefully this should take your mouth Asian treat.
Ooh, presentation. The plating is beautiful.
This looks like it's going to be really fun to eat, and I'm excited.
Looks like a mountain.
The texture looks really nice. Your crumb structure is really nice. It looks moist. It looks chocolatey.
It smells good?
It smells so good. It smells so chocolatey, and I feel like I can see moisture.
The flavor's a little overpowering for me.
It's strong.
Is it?
It's assertive.
You know, when I say something is tea infused, I want to make sure you know.
I'm not confused.
Okay, I just want to make sure that wasn't just my bite. Your bite too it's strong.
That's pretty rich chocolate.
It has the moisture, but it's so dense.
Yeah, you know, like the weight of a nation. Very much Listen, I really love things that are very strong. Herbally, I love like hot beer. I love really spicy food. So I like to put a little bit of that flavor in my desserts.
I love wet chips. So I was fine with the chip thing.
With everything together, it's pretty nice. With the chocolate alone, it makes me thirsty.
Which is good or bad? That means it's a chocolate.
I think it's either. I think it's just thirsty.
Yeah, I would say it's just a bit too strong.
The final question is, judges, is this a brownie?
It's definitely a brownie.
I don't know if I like jasmine and matcha and cardamom together. I kind of like my tea separate, but it is a brownie. Prepare yourselves.
Wow, it does look like there's like pistachios in here.
Oh, whoa. Whoa, Mom, baby. Whoa.
It hits, right?
I like it because I like
That is different. Oh, I hate that.
I think it's fantastic.
Very interesting. It has a lot of flavor.
I've learned so much because what made my cakes bad is I put overpressed eggs. And this time, I only put I'm learning through this.
Yes.
Judges, thank you so much. We have one final contender. Judges, we'll be right back. Right now.
Meet Redken Bondage. Purple shampoo.
Judges, you may open your eyes.
Come on. Oh, I thought it was ketchup.
Judges, I was a lazy kid, and I was a really picky kid. I actually did no baking my entire life. The only baking that I have ever done has been in this series, and it's been a real journey for me an uphill climb for me to learn anything, and slowly but surely I'm plowing my way up and figuring it out. I also, as a picky kid, I hated peanut butter and jelly. So this is me trying to reconnect with a childhood that I never had. So this is my double fudge peanut butter and jelly brownie.
I just touched it and I love the texture.
I've never heard that. So this is not ketchup, right?
It's definitely not ketchup. It's jelly.
No.
It is chocolate. You have some chocolate chips as well as peanut butter chips. I have a couple little bit of crushed peanuts topped with a strawberry jelly.
Out of all the brownies, this looks the most like a brownie.
I like the presentation. It looks kind of professional.
Okay.
That's all I have to say about that.
Zach, I am shocked. I have really high hopes now.
Well, let's keep the hopes at a nice, respectable level.
I smelled it. I touched it. I feel like this is going to be really good.
Okay, how's that, man? I did. You said so.
Oh, please be good. Please be good.
Zach, you did it!
This is really good.
Zach, you can make a brownie.
It's not too sweet, it's not dry. Texturally, it's crispy on the outside, it's soft in the middle. Literally have nothing bad to say about this.
Me neither. This brownie is perfect. It's everything I want in a brownie.
I think we're gonna bomb it.
This is the only brownie that I possibly
Can we get some of that brownie over here?
Yeah, this is the right texture, baby.
Whoa! It tastes like a peanut butter and jelly.
It does. Pretty good.
It's like a peanut butter and jelly. I'm biting into a peanut butter and jelly.
2020, y'all. And it happened.
Is it a brownie?
It's the best brownie I've ever had.
It's the best brownie.
Judges, thank you. As I used to cut at this point, I don't know what to do with yourself. You don't have to say anything.
Now we're going to leave the room so y'all can deliberate for who gets second to fourth place. Beneath the king of Without a Recipe.
Judges,
Ultimate Sun Protector Lotion SPF 50+. Trusted by World Champion surfers Lakey Peterson and Sage Erickson. Strengthened by water and heat. Goes on here. Shiseido, Ginza, Tokyo.
this is the deliberation. We are going to be picking 2 through 4 because we already know our number 1 baker. Let's start with Ned's brownie. He went first and he served us this Neapolitan dessert cake.
Yes. Good cake.
Delicious.
Dry on top.
Yes.
Wash the bottom.
Presentation's really nice. I like that the layers are really distinct. It's fun, it's creative. It's not a brownie. The bottom 2 layers taste great. They're moist, they're flavorful. The top layer, the brownie layer, was just lacking.
So let's look at Keith's chocolate chip. It's so on the throat and makes you very thirsty.
Is it a brownie? I would say yes. It's not a good brownie.
True, it's more of a...
By definition, it is a brownie.
Yeah, it's more of a brownie than Ned's.
This is either the fudgiest brownie that you will see, or it is on the borderline of being a bar of fudge.
If I was running a marathon, I would put one of those in my
I can't shoot.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah.
Powerful brownie.
Can't have it all.
I would just say this is not Keith's moment.
Eugene.
When Eugene told me he put jasmine, matcha, and cardamom in the brownie, I was surprised. And it tastes surprising.
Was Eugene drunk making this? What was the thought going behind this. Eugene's a nice guy.
I've noticed that with his baking, he likes to play with a lot of different like flavors and spices. And this time, I think that this brownie disappointed me the most because when I was looking at it, it smelled so good. Yeah. And when I took the bite, I choked a little. It was so dry from all the spices, and it was just way too rich.
The only thing winning for this brownie is visual.
I think flavor is king, so I'm gonna eat it. It should at least be good. Even if it's genre-defying. So our bakers got arrested today, tried to make brownies without a recipe, which, first of all, I think is so brave. It's something I would never do. So the fact that they even came out and looked like a cake or a brownie is amazing. Let's make it official. Our first brownie, without a doubt, is Zach's peanut butter and jelly.
These famous food brands didn't just change the way we eat, they changed the way we buy.
Thomas Adams.
There's so many people to thank. First of all, my parents, everyone who believed me, the fan. How much time do we have? We can move on. I'm sorry.
Everything else sucked compared to Zach.
On February 4th, 2019, in West Hollywood, California, Dumpling Monster opened its doors. Today, I'm eating every kind of dumpling, and today, Eat the Menu is sponsored by Grubhub. That's awesome! I'm not going to tell you the history about Dumpling Monster because we actually have the owner, Perry. Let's cut to that Dumpling Monster right now.
Hi everybody, I'm Chef Terry of Dumpling Monster in West Hollywood, California. Dumplings is such a popular item. Everyone loves dumplings. It's so easy to eat. It's a great share item. And it's just something that I grew up with and we all kind of grew up with in our lives.
I love dumplings. You love dumplings. Let's unwrap these little gifts of delight with our tongues. Wow, looks delicious. I can't wait to eat, but we gotta order these dumplings, so I gotta open up Grubhub. They have such a great variety. They have hundreds of thousands of restaurants in different neighborhoods across the U.S. I mean, come on now. You can save money and get free food with Grubhub perks. Plus, there's millions of dollars in deals from your favorite restaurants. Or soup dumpling with crab. Back to back. Chicken soup dumpling. Oh, yeah, I've never had that. Back to back. When you're eating like this, you just get closer to your friends and family. Deeper connected to your local restaurants. A sense of community surrounds you as you're ordering from all your local favorites right from the comfort of your own home and with contactless delivery. I mean, come on. Hot stuff from Grubhub. All right, let's eat the menu. Starting with the small plates and buns. The scallion pancake. Oh, so good. Oh, yeah. They're basically like fried dough with a little bit of onionness. Oh, it's so good. They're layered, they're flaky, they're tasty, they're yummy. Yum. Oh, yeah, hell yeah. Look at all this chicken. America started doing popcorn chicken in the 90s. Other countries are doing it way before, and I have to say, every time I have popcorn chicken in an Asian place, it's just so much better. Like, the seasonings are so flavorful, salty, delicious. Wow. It like zing. Zing is the word I want to say. It's very zingy. Oh man, it's fatty and delicious. Indulge once in a while, whatever. All right, let's move into some pork buns. They're kind of like dumplings. They look like dumplings, but they're just barely not dumplings. Come here. Look at this. Oh, wow. Look at that. I'm going to take a bite without any dipping sauce. I'm going to dip it. It's very similar flavor, but a little more chew. So if you're into bread, this is the way to go. You can hear the grease on my throat already, can't you, audience? I can. I'm going to put a little spice on this bad boy. It tastes like the smell of the Chinese buffet. But how does the vegan one compare to the piggy one? They're cute. Sort of like this. You see? Whoa! I did not know what to expect in there. I don't know what kind of meat this is, but it has sort of a bitter green in it, like kind of like a bok choy, but not exactly like a bok choy. Oh yeah. Calling all dumpling monsters! It's time for the next section. veggies and milk teas. Don't be such a milk tea. That's when somebody's offering you milk and then they take it back. Okay, milk teas. Alright, we got some green beans, we got some broccoli. Obviously, both of these are vegan. I guess that's not obvious. Like some countries like cook with green beans and bacon. You know? Not here though. I love green beans. Green beans are so good. And you should never buy canned green beans. You can just buy them from the store. Yeah, I'm sure we've never in a can. It almost looks like a mushroom. Like it's a good parallel against mushroom. Well, it's tofu. Sometimes somebody's like trying for that. That's really moist and yum. Now, broccoli is not my favorite vegetable, generally. It's delicious. Look at him! Look at him! Glad I'm having this now because later I don't know if I'd have mushroom one. At first I thought they were just your standard fare, but there is actually something like lightly sweet going on. Maybe a little vinegar. Let's go for a dunk. I love the bristly part of broccoli. It absorbs so much flavor. The stems can go to hell, but the treetops go to my heart. Holy cow, yeah, it's good. The Hong Kong milk tea. Sounds like a little propeller is taking off inside my hands. Also, my mouth still tastes like broccoli, so it's a very weird experience. This is really just sort of creamy, bitter black tea. Kind of nice, refreshing, sophisticated. I know everyone's like, Keith, where the dumplings we're getting there. But first, we gotta whet our appetite with his dumplings, skinny little cousins, wanky little lizards, noodles, and rice. Joining me on the Eat the Menu table stage is Second Try's very own Nick Rocca. Hey! Nick produces this show as well as many other projects at Second Try, and he is a food reviewer. What's your favorite food?
My go-to is usually
really good sushi is also excellent. And something you can get on Grubhub. Here is one of my best tips. Something I actually do is when you're coming home from a long day of travel, whether it's a road trip or you're flying, either way, place an order for a certain time to be delivered to your house that's right after you're supposed to get home. That way, I mean, give yourself 30 minutes, right? But you'll get home, you'll unpack, you'll be tired from the trip, and then food shows up. And you're like, wow, past Keith, you're such a saint. The right works. Yep, it's good. But alright, we tried it. Okay, let's go to crab fried rice. I do love good crab rice. And I've only recently had crab fried rice, like, in my life. And it's quite good. You don't think of crab as being, like, your rice protein. Oh, maybe it's one of my extra ones. Yeah, I do. Try the crab fried rice. Oh, wow. I hope we are onions in this. And then the general vegetables, and this is just a good solid fried rice. Caramel chicken. Now, this looks a lot more like something maybe you'd get at an American Chinese food restaurant. Because it has this, like, very flavorful saltiness. It's coming off the top. Is that shit? Yeah, this is pepper. Oh, yeah. Holy shit. Pepper. That straight in my mouth. That would have made this. That would have Nice and tender. I imagine someone would eat this and say, this tastes like how my mom.
It's also, I feel like nobody on the menu is spicy. It's not really that spicy, but it's just, well, Russian.
Find out. Not spicy at all. In fact, it definitely had a good pepper flavor, but mixed with everything else, it's just really mild and very good. We're going to work our way down the pile. This is chili tofu, which I thought it was going to look like natto tofu. It doesn't. It looks like something different. Oh, it was very mild. But I don't think it's hot at all.
I'm not going to spice.
It's a good vegetarian option, I think.
Sadly, I do want to add.
I know, I really like, maybe the chicken though could go in that as well. Okay, I've been eyeing this whole time. I should save it for last, but I just can't wait. This is the soy braised pork.
The soy braised pork rice is another one of our popular dishes. It's just super comforting food. It gets served with a tea egg and some mustard greens. We infuse tea within the soy sauce, so it kind of takes on some of the tea, some of the color.
It smells incredible. This smells like a street market. Like you walk into a bustling street market in another country and this flavor hits you and you're like, where is that? That's unbelievable.
I also respect the dumpling place where their other dishes are
really good.
Yeah, I am having a much better time than the last one.
When were you in the back of the truck?
Yeah,
With me? Always 6 hours?
Yeah.
It's tough. And that earned us this meal today. All right, let's move into the last dish here. Come on, boys. Come on, boys.
Nice move for that.
How long is this noodle? Jesus, is this half of the noodle? There's more? Let's try. Very liquid. I always think that Dusty noodles be a little chilly. Not put a little too much on myself, Sam. Hot in my mouth. Here's my extra tip. I'm going back. When you're ordering food, order your entree, friend's entree, or make the order for it, and then order one more. Just order an extra entree. When I do like Mexican food, I just get some backup tacos. That's my tip. All right, well, thanks again for joining us. We're going to go stand over there now for the rest of the day while we keep on trying. So let's have some dumplings. It's fucking time, y'all. During the break, I spilled some vinegar on the table, so I'm trying to clean it up. I think I'm becoming a monster. I really dumped this in when I'm not thinking about it, because normally it's served like a sweet, like a ponzu, and chicken gyoza. I looked in it, I was like, look at it, keep all together in here, man, right on. Hey, here we go! They're pretty good, though. They are pretty good. Pork is much sexier for some reason. Look at the bubbles. It's like a combine bean. It's pork. Yeah, they really hack in the meat here. Sometimes you gotta get a tiny little marble of pork. Look at that. I want a whole mouthful. These look beautiful. Look how golden they are. My God. Oink, oink. All right. Now it's finally time for the surf and turf. But not the normal surf and turf. This is shrimp and pork, which technically is surf and turf. Just shrimp and pork. I don't know. It's really good. I feel like there's a whole chunk of shrimp in there. It just jumped down my throat, though, like a little silly sea bug. Oh, silly sea bugs. So sad, right, bro? Little silly sea bugs. Now I know what you're thinking, Keith. Are those all the dumplings? You leave me wanting more. Well, don't worry. We got wontons. We got more. Let's start with the vegan wontons. Now I have learned. Rip that pork. God, it's so strong. How exciting. And look at these. They look like little meatballs flying through the air. Don't they look kind of like asteroids?
Damn, Dave, I had 90 kills and next year I had 31. Holy fuck.
I'm not as interested. Let's open this box. This one also, they look like little asteroids. A relic. Anyway, the pork wontons. Oh, hell yeah. That's good. It reminds me of the same flavor you get the spicy shrimp wontons. This time it's pork, which I'm really into. Are so fucking good. They're so good. People sleep on them all the time. Wake up and eat some dumplings. I don't think they look the best sitting in their little box, but they taste great sitting in my little mouth. I don't know. We got some more dumplings, so let's buckle up and bite on in to the salty, salty bath of pork. I'm becoming more of a monster with each bite. Listen to my voice. It's soaked in fat. All right, we're getting to the dumpling video. I'm getting a little tired, but you know who's going to wake me up? My bestie. Let it rain love for my boy, Corn Diddy. You gotta bring your chair. Bring your own chair.
Guys, wrap me in dough and cook my insides. I am stoked. I love dumplings. I am hyped.
Fish dumplings. They're made with fish.